Hi, it's Pam Triola, the Food Lady, and welcome to our show. It's an exciting one. Yes, we are smack dab in the middle of the summer, and boy, is it hot, and you want a vacation, right? But you don't have enough days that you can take off from work. Well, how about a mini vacation? If you've got a couple of hours to spare, how about lunch, dinner, cocktails, and some live entertainment at Guanabanas in Jupiter, a taste of paradise. This 100% open-air waterfront restaurant and bar will make you feel like you just stepped foot into the Garden of Eden. It's one of my absolute favorite waterfront eateries in the Palm Beaches because they care as much about the food as their tantalizing view. We're gonna have a taste and a look at everything that makes Guanabanas so special, so keep watching the show. Nestled under the palms and huge banyan trees along Jupiter's leg of the Intracoastal Waterway lies an oasis from the heat. It's a magical restaurant and bar known as Guanabanas. Joining me today is Chef Vinny and General Manager John Sullivan of Guanabanas, a waterfront gem that's become a haven for the storms of a busy life and work week for the locals and tends to leave tourists in awe the second they walk in. All right, John, this place is incredible. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely, no problem.
Hey,
Welcome.
now, I've been around here a long time. I hate to date myself, but yeah, I've been around a long time. And I remember when this place used to be a sandwich shop, right?
It was. It started out in 2004 as a kayak and kind of a surf shop style,
Right.
where they rented kayaks and things off the dock. And then the guys then decided, hey, why don't we sell some sandwiches and things to the people that are going out paddling? And it just grew organically and exploded from there.
Well, I mean, you guys sunk a lot into this place. This place is huge now.
It is, it is. In 2006, we closed for 2 years. And that's when myself and my partners came on board and turned it into what you see now. You know, we get a lot of comments all the time. It's just like Disney, but real.
Yeah,
right?
it is,
So,
totally.
You know, so that's kind of, we hang our hat on that, you know, that, you know, the stone is real stone, the tiki's are real tikis, and these are just trees, and everything just kind of grew here, you know?
And you can't forget about like the perfect Intracoastal Waterway shot either.
Absolutely. So this is actually, we call this the Jupiter Oxbow. So we look at Burt Reynolds Park, which is great because we know there's never going to be a condo across the water from us. And so we've got that nice view into the mangroves, and you've got the nice waterway with the boats going by, and it's a no wake zone, so everyone's just kind of cruising by leisurely, just adds to the whole environment.
Now, I met Chef Vinny a little bit earlier, and
Correct.
you know, we're going to talk food in a little bit, but
All right.
the one thing that's really important for people to know is the seafood that you have here is so fresh, and you have a philosophy about that, right?
Absolutely. When we opened in 2008, I got involved with the Fresh from Florida campaign, which at that time was purely agricultural. And so they were doing some on the shrimp side and kind of fresh caught seafood. And so I reached out to Tallahassee and the people that are running it up there and said, hey, look, you know, we purchase all of our seafood from the state of Florida. I don't buy a single thing outside of our state. I purchased seafood, shrimp, clams, crab, you name it, from Tarpon Springs, Fort Myers, Apalachicola, Cape Canaveral, all
Sanibel,
the way.
I saw too,
Right,
right?
Sanibel, yep.
Yep.
And all the way around the state. And so when I reached out to the state, they didn't have any restaurants that had partnered with them yet. And I said, well, why don't we work together and set a standard of to be involved, this is what we have to do. And so the folks up there were really, really excited for what we were doing down here. And you know, we jumped on board, and it's been huge.
When you say it's fresh, guys, they mean it's really fresh. You're gonna have to taste this. Don't even think about touching that remote. The Food Lady continues from Guanabanas Restaurant in Jupiter. If you love the true laid-back island feel where everyone is welcome, you're gonna adore this place. There are banyan trees towering overhead, woven cheeky huts custom built by native Indian tribes, and even hand-chiseled coquina stone pathways that lead you through this almost rainforest-like space. Guanabanas pays attention to every little detail, from the exotic and native foliage, outdoor temperature control and misters, to its pristine waterfront location and food-forward menu. You know, a lot of waterfront restaurants tend to rest on their laurels. They think they don't have to do food and drink well because, well, they have an amazing intracoastal view. That's not the case here at Guanabanas, and that's thanks to Chef Vinny.
Thank you very much.
I love his name too. Now, I'm so excited. I've been here a couple of times before,
Okay.
and now every time I come here, I smell the smoker.
You do.
And I'm like, I'm gonna have the pulled pork and I'm gonna have the chicken wings, but then I always get seafood.
No, and we have the best of both worlds. And so that's exactly what we have. One of the things we have for you today is gonna be our wings. You smell that because we're smoking everything from anywhere from 5 to 6 hours during the day. So anybody that's coming in, depending on the direction of the wind, they just get that beautiful smell all day long.
So you get the salt of the ocean and the smoker going.
I tell you what,
it's
a total recipe for success here. You can't beat it, you know. We have our wings that are smoked for 4 to 5 hours. You can get them hot, you can get them sweet. We have several different sauces to go with them. Kind of just anything to kind of just appease your palate.
And you also have the pulled pork.
We do, yeah, one of our house favorites. It's smoked for 6 hours. Then we put it in the oven. We roast it for another 2 hours.
Wow.
It is absolutely divine. We do something a little different. We use a Carolina barbecue sauce. It really cuts the fat of the pork really well once it's been smoked for so long. It's our little secret. It's something that we like to do.
And of course, you've got a lot of seafood. What are some of your signature seafood dishes?
Oh, goodness, we have so many. One thing that comes off in my head is going to be our Southern Country. It is a blackened piece of fish. We do it with an andouille, black bean andouille Creole chili with a nice piece of fresh cornbread topped with a little lime sour cream.
Hello, sunshine.
It is very good. But near and dear to my heart is what we brought for you today.
What do you got here?
This is our shrimp and grits.
Hello.
You know, you go to a lot of places, you have it several different ways, but this is one of my favorite dishes that we actually have.
I love shrimp and grits. This is really going to be the taste test here. Shall we?
Absolutely.
Ooh, yeah.
It's nice, it's light, it's a little mild. I don't tend to go too spicy because I don't want to scare anybody away.
Oh, it's good, but it's got that little Creole
taste to it. It's got a little bit, yeah, we gotta put a little bit of that in there.
You're gonna love this and so much more, so keep watching. You're watching The Food Lady from Guanabanas Waterfront Restaurant in Jupiter. As if the lush tropical setting, great cuisine, and cocktails like the Cat 5 Hurricane and signature coconut mojito aren't enough, they also have happy hour every day of the week from 3 to 6 and live music on the weekends. Where else can you enjoy both national acts and the hottest names in South Florida under the stars next to the Intracoastal with great food and drink and an amazing crowd? Guanabanas is perfect for happy hour, ladies' night, an early family dinner, date night, or a place to bring vacationing guests. Or why not make it a destination stop after you've been cruising down the Intracoastal Waterway? They have 14 docks, so get here early and stay late. Cheers! Well, our show has come to an end, and we cannot leave without thanking all of our great sponsors, to all the great chefs and restaurants and businesses featured on today's program, and of course, to our lovely host, John Sullivan, the general manager at Guanabanas, and Chef Vinny, cooking up all that great food. Make this tropical oasis part of your summer staycation plans and include it all year long into your social calendar to remind you of why you live in South Florida in the first place. Along with all their great food, drink, and live entertainment, Guanabanas spends a good deal of their time helping others with their Give Back Thursday events that assist local charities and people in need. To find out more about this and everything Guanabanas, log on to guanabanas.com. We'll see you next time on The Food Lady. I'm Pam Triolo. Cocktails or just a couple of... Were you running?
Don't you like it when they say perfect?
Yeah.
And they really don't mean it. Let's do it one more time.
I've learned it to just start cursing, and then they're like, oh, we gotta start over again, right?
Live music, a taste of paradise. Live music, a taste of paradise. Okay. At Guanabanas in Jupiter.
That was perfect. Okay, let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
That's why I call it slow business.
Salon services for the Food Lady are provided by Robert Bullen at the Aubrey Glen Salon, Palm Beach Gardens.
Yeah.